phase went. Going for the Undying, probably not a good choice. Letting the Broodmother through, worst choice. Yeah, maybe the order that they could have done it in, they could have tried to make sure that they get the Undying without them going for a Snapfire Brood combo, because you could ban like the Brood and the Snapfire in the second phase, for instance, something along those lines with the lead for gaming Gladiators. And that primary difference in terms of net worth is just the supports, because again, ooh, Tofu. I just wanted to talk about the fact that Tofu gets a lot of farm, but he is going to get first blooded there. And the peeps, it seems, are the ones that managed to secure Dyrachyo in the trees. Can he get away? Dropping very low. Tries to go for the TP out, but it's going to get spotted by Toby. And Toby will be able to smack him quickly. So they find 2 kills on Entity side, and the net worth has shards and everything to block your entry, making it a little bit tougher.
Did you see that? Dyrachyo has 2 boots. Oh, he probably bought Celery's boots.
Yeah, he probably is carrying Celery's boots, but Celery's dead, so he can't carry those boots himself. It's actually going to be a Hand of Midas Nature's Prophet this time around. Which,
Watson.
Interesting choice. Tofu, they're going to be able to catch onto Watson and Quinn to get some agility stacks. Double kill rotation from a Slark. So the Slark rotates sooner to the side to burn off the spiders, but the spiders are faster than him. That is a very sad rotation from the bat right now. A hook comes in, Watson gets a catch onto Celery and will be able to at least build up more flesh heap stacks in the process. But currently Quinn is top of the net worth chart, and well, that is something that we've seen last game. We'll be able to continue that one this time around as well. Fishman is going to get jumped. Jay Fishman drops the tombstone. In return, Tofu, they will be able to drop that tombstone. Tofu is going to get taken down. The charge continues onto Quinn. Do they have the damage available to take him down with Watson joining in? Quinn on the run, on the disengage, but the nom-nom from Watson holds him down, and that's a big kill coming in for Watson. That is huge, taking down Quinn.
Yeah, and Storm, it doesn't even have a
up as the Aghanim Scepter. So yeah.
Okay. I stand corrected.
I mean, it reduces the cooldown as well. Okay, that was a weird bash combination with the hook, but it reduces the cooldown as well from the ulti for like, I think 25 seconds. So you can use it up more often, gives you more damage. For Toby right now, who does get scanned up. And they catch him with the Ice Shards block, should be possible. He does have a mech available, a lot of damage coming in. Spirit Siphon is going to be enough. No, it is not. Stormer has rotated through the charge onto Quinn. Can they get the lockdown? Darkpack has been used. Nether Strike actually coming in. Quinn's in a bit of trouble because Watson goes for the nom-nom and they find a huge one. Quinn dies again. Celery with the TP out. Gets interrupted by the lasso. And Storm is actually dragging Celery away to make sure that he gets the kill and not anyone else. But Watson wants some stacks.
Right, so really nice fight by Entity. It started off with the death.
But Daumi is getting smacked by the spider himself. Lasso comes in. Ace being dragged back. One big channel ulti being used by Watson. But Ace, can he stay alive? No, he cannot. Celery with the Walrus Punch is not going to be able to get the job done. And Quinn's even going to get charged at. They very quickly find 3 kills there on the side of Entity. And that net worth chart is dropping pretty quickly as we speak. They still do, of course. Oh, Fishman on the run. Being chased, though, by Celery pretty far. Hook is going to get dodged. Nice sidestep there, but Watson will be able to go for the munch in charge. Lasso drags back Ace again. He's trying to heal up, but Ace not going to be able to stay alive. Another double kill, and they again went a little bit too deep for the Gaming Gladiator side. They feel looking to go in. The charge comes out. They're all TPing through the backline chase onto Tofu. Make sure no Mortimer's Kisses comes out. He is still alive at the moment, gets healed up in the process. Watson's actually going to get taken down. The punch is dead. Roche is almost down, and it still hasn't fallen just yet. They will take down Quinn, and that is a huge one. In the pit, Celery needs to try and stay alive. Will not be able to get that done either. And Dyrachyo is now going to be surrounded by enemies. They don't need the punch at all. They have the damage necessary to take them down. DP's exorcism was going on for such a long time that it just did way too much damage in the engagement. Ace is trying to steal the Aegis. Is he going to be able to get it? No, he's not. Stormstormer gets the Aegis secured. And he even finds Ace to boot. Big, fat, juicy team fight for Entity coming in. And that was even with the Pudge dying first. But Entity knew exactly.
Ooh, Duracho. He's in trouble.
No invis detection. Oh.
Oh!
Oh! Watson?
Oh my goodness.
Watson? Yes, that's a oi oi oi. That's why they give him the Pudge respect. But there's no running away. You're gonna try and snowball save yourselves, but the burn should be there, and it indeed is secured. 20 kills now for the side of Entity. And Quinn trying to run away. Does get the slow thrown out, but he's going to get overwhelmed, surrounded completely. Celery as well tries to snowball back to the high ground, which does give away immediately that they have a high ground ward somewhere in the area. And Kataomi is pretty scary on that Spirit Break in this game. Yeah, he's constantly on everyone's tail. He's got a BKB as well. Going for the Ags next. He's going to turn into a full-fledged core at that stage.
Yeah, that sounds like Kataomi.
Oh, that could be a kill here in mid. Guarding Greaves. Not going to be able to keep Toby alive. He's comboed down. Derecho though, charged. I think that might be a little bit too risky there for Kataomi. Or Lotus for that matter. Lotus also isn't that bad. The Centaur Stomp coming in. Oh, that is painfully annoying. They're trying to disengage, but Ace gets lassoed. They all get controlled, and they all get taken down again. In a split second, the entirety of Entity is grouped up around Ace, take him down, and always get an extra cell. He's going to try and disengage. They're chasing pretty heavily. Lasso, drive-by tofu kill. But the plus is, he pretty much sacrificed himself there by playing distractions so that Quinn could just jump away to safety. That was 100% meant to be a bait so that they wouldn't chase after the Slark after his ulti was on cooldown top lane. Duracho doesn't have anything really to fear except for the bash from Kataomi. I did not see the charge coming into play. That is sadness. BKB usage came through as well. Because there was no lasso, so you thought, yeah, I'm cool, I can just TP out. But that was a bit more surprising than in the level 10 talent. And Decay max level, you can farm okay-ish. Oh, quick dodge onto Celery. Probably wanted to get Ace, but Celery will have to suffice. Mortimer's Kiss is in return. Quinn's actually going to get stunned up. They will not be able to chase after Quinn on the high ground. Bracho getting caught. The bash is from Kataomi. The hook comes in as well, making sure he sidesteps it when needed. Quinn jumps in, jumps out. The save attempt here coming through, but Watson's got his big fat rot all over his enemies' faces, and they will find even the hook coming in onto Tofu there. My God, what? There were like 3 heroes right in front of him. He hooks right between them and hits Tofu. I'm 100% like big, heavy right click core. Speaking of which, Duracho is going to get jumped here. And they have they had a lasso, they had a hook, they had possibly even the charge coming in. They had everything they needed. Fishman's going to get taken down though in mid. Kataomi is keeping them distracted, going for the kill onto Tofu. Gets it secured with the BKB. Will be able to run it off, it seems. Actually, yep. Will be able to get away. The spiders block Watson's hook, but it's going to be another kill. Celery taken care of. They're even going to jump in aggressively. He jumps in front of the leap to make sure that Quinn does not get the big jump away. However, they might have gone a little bit too aggressively because Kataomi's going to get blasted. Cookie Stun comes into play, and this time Entity went too far. Watson's going to lose his first life. Toby still healing up in the process, but there is Stormstormer going back in onto Duracho. They know he doesn't have a BKB. Duracho's just going to get melted by Watson. who immediately is turning his attention towards helping Toby on the side. Snowball chase. Toby is going to get taken down. Watson does not connect the hook, but the chase is for more. The Stormstormer is going to be a goner. Now it's going to be Pudge against the world. Fishman's too far away to help out his teammate, and a huge team fight victory there for Game Gladiators. However, it did cost 3 buybacks, which is the only big downside. However, Quinn has come back heavily on that net width chart, and it is a Slark. Fishman can he get away? No, he cannot. The chase is too much. I mean, that's the one thing that Entity lack really in their draft, is they don't have like a late.
So
Yeah. They used their spells previously on Duracho. Speaking of Lasso, Ace is immediately gonna get caught and taken care of. There's also, by the way, a Daedalus being built up on Duracho instead of the Silver Edge, so he decided to not go for the extra mobility. Tofu's gonna get caught. Quinn is surrounded by enemies. He's trying to get as many stacks as possible before he has to disengage. Buyback comes out from Ace. They actually want to engage here. But Watson immediately jumps onto Duracho, who TP'd, and Duracho's dead instantly. Watson still does a lot of damage. The hook onto Celery, drags them all together, gets his rot on all of his enemies. In the meantime, the slow chase of death is there, and Quinn, with no mana, almost no HP, is on the run. But there's the chase coming out from Katomi. Can he get the control? Quinn is so close to dropping, but he pounces to the side, and Quinn is back in base. But Ace just bought back, and Ace is dead. That means the tier 2 tower in mid and should be secured. They still have Exorcism, as you mentioned.
once again, no Exorcism up, so Entity can't do any significant damage.
Katomi. Oh, the pushback, drag back there with Watson, the 1-2 pounds. And Tofu is dead again. They're playing so aggressive. 40 kills in 35 minutes for Entity. That's a lot, considering they still need to even touch the enemy's tier 3 tower.
Yeah.
Duracho getting charged, but they do control up Fishman. There's the lasso again, and Duracho is again a sitting duck. Does pop his BKB, but can he get away? No, he cannot. Watson was waiting with his ult for the TP attempt, and now Quinn on the disengage. Stormstormer is trying to hunt him down, knows the direction he is going.
Yeah, Entity have so many cores this game. Katomi just doesn't care. Look at him.
Oh, Quinn, that's not a death you can afford. He does not have a buyback for 80 seconds.
Are they just gonna call GG soon? I guess not. They still have a chance, but it feels hopeless. The high five.
Oh, Duracho thinks he's running away. Okay, we're just fine. But Stormstorm at level 25, you see that magic damage coming out from the hero with the double flame break. Sorry, the double. What's it called?